Hey everyone, and welcome! If you've ever really wanted to know the fundamental rules of the universe, well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down the Cambridge IGCSE Physics syllabus, that's code 0625, and show you all the incredible topics you'll get to explore. So, let's dive right in.
Seriously, have you ever looked up at the night sky, or watched a simple thing like a ball fall, or even just used your phone and thought, how does any of this actually work? That little spark of curiosity? That's the heart of physics, and this course is designed to give you the answers.
So here's a quick roadmap of what we'll be looking at. We'll start with how physics unlocks your world, then get into the physics of motion, explore some amazing invisible forces, journey from tiny atoms to massive stars, and finally, we'll talk about what this all means for you.
All right, first up, unlocking your world. So what exactly is IGCSE Physics all about? Let me tell you, it's so much more than just memorizing a bunch of formulas.
Think of this course as your key. It's about learning a whole new way of seeing the world around you, from the smallest, tiniest particles to the biggest galaxies. You're going to learn how to think like a scientist, to observe, to ask questions, and to really understand the why behind, well, everything.
Okay, let's jump into our first major topic. We're starting with the kind of physics you can actually see and feel every single day. This is where all the action is.
And it all kicks off with this trio: motion, forces, and energy. This is the absolute foundation. I mean, every time you walk, or throw a ball, or ride in a car, you are right in the middle of these principles. This section of the syllabus explains the how and why behind all of that movement.
So we'll break down some core ideas. You'll learn the difference between speed and velocity. Yep, they're not the same thing. You'll get the crucial difference between mass and weight, see how forces and pressure really work, and explore energy in its two main forms. Kinetic, that's the energy of motion, like a roller coaster zooming down a track, and potential, which is all that stored up energy it has right at the very top.
But you know, it's not just about big things moving around. We also get to dive into the movement of particles on a totally microscopic level. Welcome to the world of thermal physics.
In this part, you'll discover that everything is made of these tiny, constantly jiggling particles. You'll finally understand why sidewalks have those little gaps. That's thermal expansion in action. And you'll learn the three ways heat moves around: conduction, like a hot pan on a stove; convection, like water boiling in a kettle; and radiation, just like the amazing warmth you feel from the sun.
Okay, next up, we're shifting gears from the visible world to the invisible. This is where we uncover the hidden, unseen powers that make our modern world totally possible.
And that brings us to waves. Now, waves are literally everywhere, and their whole job is to carry energy. Think about it. This includes the sound waves that let you hear my voice, and the entire electromagnetic spectrum, from the radio waves that bring you music to the visible light that lets you see this screen right now.
You'll learn that there are two main types, or flavors, of waves. First, you've got transverse waves. They move up and down, kind of like a ripple on a pond, while the energy travels forward. Light is a perfect example. Then you have longitudinal waves. These guys push and pull in the same direction they're traveling, kind of like a slinky being pushed. And that's exactly how sound works.
So, what about the force that's powering pretty much every single device you own? Well, that brings us to the amazing world of electricity and magnetism. This topic is all about the interconnected forces that are the absolute backbone of all our modern technology.
We'll explore everything, from that little static shock you get from a doorknob, all the way to the complex circuits inside your phone. And most importantly, you'll uncover the incredible, deep relationship between electricity and magnetism. That's the very principle that makes electric motors spin and power generators work.
All right, let's zoom out. Way out. In this final content section, we're going from the unbelievably small scale of a single atom to the absolutely mind-boggling scale of the entire universe.
But first, let's zoom in, super close. We're going to peer right inside the atom to study its nucleus, its very core. This is the domain of nuclear physics, where just immense amounts of energy are locked away.
So here, you'll meet the whole subatomic family, the protons, neutrons, and electrons. We'll explore the three different types of nuclear radiation: alpha, beta, and gamma. And you'll really get to grips with concepts like radioactive decay and half-life, which are essential for everything from carbon dating ancient artifacts to modern medical treatments.
And now we journey from the tiny core of an atom all the way to the stars themselves. As you can see here, every single star has an absolutely epic life story. It all starts as just a huge cloud of gas and dust, which gravity pulls together into a dense protostar. Then, ignition. A stable star is born. After billions of years, it swells up into a red giant, and its final chapter, well, it could be a quiet fade into a white dwarf, or it could be a spectacular supernova explosion, creating new elements and leaving behind a super-dense neutron star, or maybe even a black hole.
So, after exploring all of these incredible mind-blowing topics, what's the big picture here? What does this journey through physics actually give you at the end of the day?
Well, it gives you skills, real-world skills. The syllabus itself puts it perfectly. You're not just learning a list of facts. You're learning how to handle data, how to solve really complex problems, and how to think critically using the scientific method. And those are skills that are valuable no matter what you decide to do in life.
Ultimately, studying IGCSE Physics gives you a powerful new lens to see the world. It's an invitation to be curious, to ask big questions, and to go out and find the answers. So, the only question left is, what secrets of the universe will you unlock?
And of course, as you set off on that incredible journey of discovery, it's always great to have a partner to support your learning.
Fundoo Tutor is a personalized learning platform that helps students succeed in Cambridge, IB, and other international curriculums with expert mentorship, structured learning support, and engaging resources. Thank you so much for joining us on this quick tour of IGCSE Physics.